Well, that was easier than I thought. 4 of 5 grave sites down. But it's not over just yet. We have to get the heck out of here first. I haven't forgotten about that. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark. In our Against All Challenges meta-series, we are taking on the As the Dead Sleep Challenge. Can you make it up this way? This actually looks like I can get up here. If I can actually crest this hill here, I'm going to laugh really hard. Is it going to let me? Oh, no, it's not, and it's going to mock me with a sprain. Okay. We're taking on the As the Dead Sleep Challenge. And,
work?
Oh, I did not. Oh, I'm an idiot. That was an old school. You see that? That was an old habit right there, Legion. Let's actually take the painkillers properly. There we go. Funny thing is, that does actually spare me a little bit of health loss. Oh, this is the bear cave. So there's a bear nearby. I wasn't wrong about that. That's why I was nervous. But I have to make it to, yeah. Right, here's a cattail. I can't not grab these, you know me. Where's the bear? I don't hear any bear crows or anything. But I need to make it underneath this and then hang a left and get the heck up and out of here. While not getting chased by a bear. Yep. Map knowledge. Map knowledge is what brings us together today. And that is all Darkwalker, baby. I know this because of the fear that ingrained this route into my head. Oh my god. If you haven't watched that challenge, I recorded it previously to recording this one. The complete playlist is up. You can watch it anytime you want. It's there. Enjoy the anxiety, because there was a lot of it. A whole heck of a lot. Which, statistically speaking, is a significant amount of anxiety. All right, doing well. Just need to get the heck out of this zone now. We're pretty much home free. There's just a bit of a stretch up here. And see, now I'm thinking. There's the potential for a wolf and a bear on the route that I'm thinking about. But if I can make it past those, I could, on my way out of Milton, go for the plane crash site and see if there's an additional stim. But at the same time, I'm also kind of thinking that that's entirely unnecessary at this point, to be honest. I think I can more or less beeline to Broken Railroad at this point. Because I know there's going to be food. I know there's going to be loot. I know that I have water and that I can make more. I just need to make my way through the world on the route that I already know is safe because I've taken it several times, kind of like the route that I'm taking right now. So that's what I'm going to do. Which is weird because I sat down to record a full gamut of episodes today, and I'm suddenly feeling like, uh-oh. I might beat this challenge soon. Yeah, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say to that. All right. Oh wow, that's 2 pieces of coal like right next to each other. I need to get some replacement coal. So if I see some more in here, yep, there's some. Yeah, did it again. There's 2 pieces of coal. I wonder if that's unique to this cave, or if it's a bug with the current patch. I don't know. Who knows? Yep, 2 pieces. Hang on, let's see here. 2 pieces. 2 pieces. Yep. Wow. So duplicate coal. That was just one there. So they aren't all duplicates, but that gives me almost literally all of my coal back. Well, yeah, and I remember at the end of the, or towards the end of the last episode when I moved through this cave, I was like, did I just go in a circle maybe, and this isn't actually the exit? No, I couldn't have gone in a circle because we didn't. Okay.
Man,
That's officially too much coal. Hang on. Let me put that away for a second. Yeah, I couldn't have gone in a circle. There's no way. There's just no way. It's not possible. Yeah, I'm like in really good shape right now to just gun it for Broken Railroad. The only thing now is the wildlife. Yes, the weather is a threat, of course, and I'm not going to rule it out. It's the long dark. You can't ever rule the weather out because the moment you rule the weather out is the moment the weather kills you. So that's just not a viable strategy. But Broken Railroad is, you know, a zone that has a lot of wolves along a certain path. And again, I have no guns. I have no way to hurt them. I can only beat them off of me if they come at me. Wait. Did I just go in a circle again? I am so second-guessing myself. I couldn't have gone in a circle, though, because of what I was saying just a moment ago. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Wait a minute. I did go in a circle. How the heck... I did go in a circle. I knew I was seeing the same path. So what did I do? Wow. Talk about, like, creating a prophecy for myself. Holy crap. So what did I do? Or what did I not do? Or I didn't make a fire on both sides of the cave, did I? You know what I think I did? I think I turned around and I went that way again. Yeah, that's what it was. I was talking about something and I just got distracted. And y'all were yelling at me this whole time. Sorry. Found the exit. We're good. Wow. Streamer brain. Alright, let's put the lantern away. The lantern is, of course, granting a small heat bonus. Ambient heat bonus. Gonna walk down this way, though, and spot for that construction hut. Again, I'm gonna try and stay on the high ground for obvious reasons. There's the road. So yeah, I mean, in a situation where I was really limited on health, I might actually take the risk and go... There's the hut. Good. I might take the risk, which it sounds insane. Like, wait, if you were lower health, you would do the riskier thing? Yeah, because if I had nothing to save me from a lethal wolf attack, I might be a little bit more desperate to get another stim. If there's a chance that there's another stim in the zone. Thought I heard footsteps again. Run, 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 run. Grab that firewood. Go. I need to rest. I think we're... Honestly, I don't want to rest for very long, though, because I prefer to make my way through the zone with this weather that I've got. So let's say 3 hours of sleep, which should get us through the afternoon, and it'll hopefully do the same thing that it did yesterday. Not just yesterday in game, but yesterday in episode time. Because it was pretty warm in this zone when I left it yesterday, which is nice. Do I still have my bedroll? Yes, I do. Look, there's some spray paint that I don't care about. there anything in there? No. All right, let's go. Yep, same situation. It's plenty warm. I'm going to step down this way because it'll give me the high ground, and I can spot for any wolves. And I'm actually going to make my way all the way back to the farmhouse. Unless the weather shifts dramatically, which could happen. There could also be a wolf near the church. And a wolf near the farmhouse, actually. But that's okay. And I might be able to make it all the way down into the basin before I rest again. Just assume it just depends on those two variables, so we'll see. We'll have to play it by ear, and that's okay. You know, it's funny. Come to think of it, that very aspect, playing it by ear, is so much of what makes this game great, isn't it? Because it's a dynamic interaction of threat systems, right? Any number of things can threaten you. You, of course, have your 4 survival meters that you have to keep an eye on at all times. You have your life meter, but then you also have the possibility of a wildlife attack. You have sprains and other conditions that can worsen your chances of survival at any point, that are kind of random and can be avoided, but at the same time, you can never really see them coming in certain situations. And because you have this dynamic interplay of so many different types of threats, it's the fact that the game is just kind of randomly throwing different stuff at you, and you have to maintain your sense of objectivity and where you're going and what you need to do. You need to be able to stick to your guns when it's best to stick to your guns, but you need to also be able to change your plan when it's necessary to change your plan. And when you really think about it, I think, I can't recall if I've ever articulated this before, and against all odds or otherwise, but I really think it's that makes this game so compelling. It's the playing it by ear. Yeah, we're not even losing temperature right now. That's how warm we are. So, really good shape. I have plenty of coffee. I have plenty of saltines. So, since we're possibly approaching the end of this series and the end of the meta series, wow, that's a sentence that just came out of my mouth. Or started to, because I haven't finished the sentence. Since we're approaching the end, one thing I wanted to mention that I'm considering doing, I haven't made up my mind yet, but the next series that I launch in this time slot will be Against All Odds Season 7. That's, my mind is made up on that. But I might wait some days so that we can have a weekend premiere. So you've been accustomed while this meta series has been running to the extent that I've been able to when I've been in town and such. For like the vast majority of series starts, it's like the very next day. When we end one series, a new one begins. So it'll be a bit of a different approach, but it'll be for the sake of having as many people able to attend the premiere as possible and make it fun for the community. So that's what I'm kind of leaning towards doing right now. I might not do it, but I'm just sort of giving voice to that now. And if this is probably not the last episode, but if this is the second to last episode, which it very well could be, or if it is the last one, then I wanted to go ahead and mention that now, and I'll mention it again in tomorrow's if we have another one. I just think it makes more sense that way, given how fun the premieres tend to be. And okay, remember what I was saying about playing it by ear and dynamic threats? Look at these snowflakes. They're innocent and fluffy and pure. What threat could they possibly pose? All right, see, there's a maple sapling. If we were going to make a bow, that would be a godsend right now. But we're not going to make a bow because we don't need to. We have a specific objective that we're pursuing that we've almost attained. All right, I'm going to stop for just a moment. All right, I don't see the wolf nearby, so I'm going to come up here. I'm kind of trying to stay... Ooh, this isn't looking good. I'm kind of trying to stay close to... Yeah, I might have to spend the night in the cave, but I can do that. I just want to avoid the wolf if I can. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Play it by ear indeed. Full blizzard? Is this what you're going to do now? I mean, it's not full blizzard because we're not in whiteout mode yet, so there could still be a wolf back here. Need to be careful. Yeah, I see the wolf over there. I'm going to make a break for it. I can make it to the cave. I can make it to the cave. Totally. Now, there should be a climbing rope attached here already, right? That's something I should have thought about sooner. I think I might have asked that question in a previous... Yeah, I think I did ask that question in a previous challenge, because I couldn't remember if there's always a climbing rope here. What was that? Yeah, there is a climbing rope. Good. Very good. All right, now I'm encumbered, which is annoying, so hang on. Let's go ahead and drink some coffee, just to get my energy back up a bit. And then eat some of that. I might have to drop some coal. There we go. Just 3. Still have plenty. Now let me get down this rope, and then I will chill in the cave for a bit. Yeah, we're pretty much beelining at this point, so... It just depends on how quickly I can move through this space. Whether or not this or the next... And you know, because if it's the last episode, it's going to say final episode in the thumbnail. But I don't know yet. I have no clue. You know the future right now. You know whether you're watching the finale or the second to last episode, assuming that I don't die horribly at the last second and have to start over, which is still possible. Okay. So here we are. We've got some additional fire starting materials up here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And thankfully, back in this cave, first of all, we can put a fire in a very protected spot. We'll use cedar firewood. I want to use the... You know what? No, I've got a book. Yes, I know I haven't. I know I haven't completed the research. I want to burn it anyway. You want to know why? Because the research doesn't matter. It matters for the purpose of, well, one thing only. There's one thing I could have done the research for. And that is, I could have read some of the books that I had in order to make my way toward the feat. Because I still haven't unlocked that. That's one thing that hasn't happened as much as I thought it would. One thing that hasn't happened as much. I don't know why my voice went up so high right there, but I don't know why that hasn't occurred more than it has during this meta series, because I would have thought that that would happen. All right, so we got 10 hours on this fire. Let's put down this bedroll. We're going to be plenty warm. We're going to feel like we're 137 degrees, which is completely healthy and safe and normal, and this is how people sleep all the time. All right. Couple of things. Well, no, I don't need to put that down. Let's go ahead and make some more water. And then sleep for 2 hours. And now we know the water is boiling. So I can drink that and take the rest. And maybe I can do that one more time before I actually get up. Might be a smart idea. I mean, do I need to, though? I've got 0.89 gallons of water, and I have plenty of coffee. So there's an argument that I don't really need to. And I think it's a good argument. I do need to rest for a moment longer. Let's add some more fuel to this fire. Just 2 pieces of coal. That's good enough. And now I'll sleep for 4 hours, 5 hours. Depending on the weather, when I wake up, I might be able to move through some of the zone here. But at the same time, it's dark. So hang on, let's test this theory. I'm not going to leave my bedroll, don't worry. I'm just going to see how freaking... Alright, it is windy, so the torch is likely to blow out. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Doesn't seem great, but I might be able to move through the zone a bit. So let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Pick up the bedroll. Let's heat up a cup of coffee. Let's drink that cup of coffee. Let's throw that torch. Let's pick up another torch that'll last a little longer and get moving. We don't have to go very far. I just have to keep my eye out for any furry woodland friends. Yeah, it's not too terribly cold, all things considered. While I have my torch away, it's going to be a little bit on the colder side, obvious reasons. But I know exactly where I'm going, and it seems like the lighting is pretty good. And if the lighting gets bad, I have somewhere that I can go. So that's one of the reasons I'm risking this. There's a spot where I can be sheltered from the elements. I'm going to check this truck over here, because you never know. You truly never know what gifts the game may have in store for you, and you don't want to assume one way or the other. Are those cattails? Those are cattails. See what I mean? You see what I mean? There are 2 cattails right there. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, there's tons of cattails. I'm not even going to pick them up. Because there's just almost too many. And it's nighttime, and I need to keep moving. Alright, so there does not appear to be anything in this truck to speak of. Nothing in the bed of the truck. Nothing back here, so it looks... Yeah, looks like we're pretty much done. Okay, fine, I'll pick these up. You twisted my arm, I'll pick these up. I can't not, but I'm not going to loot this entire area. That just doesn't make any sense. I'll pick these up because they're in my face. Alright, so I'm going to kind of bear right here. There are so many people watching right now going, oh my god, who are you? Did Hadrian just chain torches? Who are you, dude? I know. I used to rail against that mechanic back in the day. For reasons that I have to say I don't entirely understand at this point, because it's been many years. I just kind of strongly felt, I think, at the time, that torches were... Oh, that's the sound of a moose. That's a moose, so we're gonna take a different route. I heard that. Or, I mean, it could be a demon, but I still don't trust it, so we're gonna go down low. Stay safe. Imagine if we lost this not to a wolf or a bear, but to a moose stomping. That would be a story for the ages. But anyway, as I was saying, I had this idea that the torches, you know, were kind of were meant to last a certain length of time for a reason, I think, in order for you to get from A to B. And throwing them on the ground, like using one torch to light another, for some reason didn't make sense to me. And I, like, vehemently defended that many times in early Against All Odds series. Many of you recall that. I might be forgetting something, to be fair to my old self. There might be some aspect of it that's changed. Oh, there's the moose. There might be some aspect of it that's not as... where it's more forgivable to me now, and so I'm just looking at what I'm doing and thinking, well, what problem did I ever have with it? Because I've forgotten what the circumstances were. That's entirely possible. There's some more cattails. Nice. But aside from that, I cannot recall what my logic might have been for being so adamantly against it. I think it probably just felt gamey to me. That might have been the argument that I used. And it does still feel gamey. I just don't think I'm as opposed as I was back then. The world has changed, and so have I. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's try and use this flare to get a fire going in here. We're going to use the torch. Practical gunsmithing. And go. Yes. I know I haven't finished researching it, but I want you to burn it anyway. Yeah, so based on the timing, on what the...
Come on, little fire.
Based on what I'm looking at right now, I don't think this is going to be the last episode. I'm still going to go to about a normal length, and we'll see. If I feel like it's within striking distance when I reach the end of the episode, then I'll reassess then. But let's just go ahead and throw that down. But this doesn't seem like it's the finale. All right, let's search some containers. We also do have the... Oh, let me not step on that. Man, what if there was a stem here? That would be hilarious. I forgot that that medical container was there. Cedar firewood and fir firewood. Nice. And some reclaimed wood there. Some reclaimed wood here. Beautiful. So what I can do with that... I have 7 hours on the fire and plenty of coal left. That's now 10 hours and plenty of heat. And pop this down right here in front of it. And honestly, I can't sleep for very long. But I can sleep. Okay. 3 hours. Let's just do it. Still have time on the fire. 9 hours, in fact. So, it might be prudent just to pass some time here. Although, with the light that I have, now that I'm pretty confident I no longer need a snow shelter, I could repair some of the clothing that I've got. I could do that. It could be helpful for the last little bit. So, why not do that? The sewing kit's not going to last much longer anyway. We are on a very good run, by the way, have you noticed? With repair success. A ridiculously good run. And I know what some of you are thinking, too. It's like, if you beeline in the next episode, if you have a next episode after this one, what if you're done in like 10 minutes? I know, believe me. But I'm trying to leave room for the game to throw me a loop, because that could make for a longer, epic final episode, you know? And I have to imagine that that's possible. You know? I've got to believe that that could occur. You gotta believe. All right, man, it's really early. It's not even that bright. It's pretty. Hadrian moment. It's pretty. But probably not worth leaving just yet. So what else can I do here? There's not much of anything that I can do. Except just wait. So that's what I'll do. Let's pass time for... Yep, I'm good. Let's pass time for 3 hours. Should have plenty of time left on the fire.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
6 hours, 47 minutes still. And, oh wow, we got a blizzard. Interesting. Okay, well, still we have 6 hours on the fire, and I can sleep for 2 of those. So, at this point, I'm just kind of whittling down my food and water inventory so that I'm just really lightly supplied for the remainder of my journey. Alright, it does seem like the wind is calming down a bit. We're not in full blizzard mode anymore. So what I'm going to do... Let's go ahead and eat these acorns because we've been sitting on them for a while. Let's just top off my stomach to about the 50% mark. I'll be happy with that. Let me grab a couple of torches from this fire. And here we go. Oh, and it gets immediately blown out. Love that. Love it so much. It's great. It's great. It's wonderful. Super helpful. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Like you don't know how much you help. Alright, might not have been the best time to leave. It might be worthwhile to stay a bit longer. I might even double back in a second. I'm not sure. I was just trying to make a little bit more forward progress before I end the episode. Can I make it up here? Please, for the love of God, just let me. Thank you. I keep hearing what sound like footsteps, and it's making me super paranoid. Especially given that I'm on a big slope and I could sprain any second. I know there are wolves out here, but I do not see them. Okay, to be more accurate, I know there should be wolves out here. Son of... that's the exact kind of sprain I don't need right now. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the pain. Let me go ahead and just GTFO. Let's just get out of here. Let's get out of Milton. Because at this point, I have to. I have no choice. Gotta keep moving. Okay. There is a cave nearby that I can take advantage of, so I will be doing that momentarily. Let's just hop down these slopes, because I don't actually have to climb. Oof. Hop down here. And veer up to the left. The cave should be literally right here. Glorious. And I think it's actually a cave, yes? Yep. Okay. So, there. That save point right there is our stopping point. I'm going to stop this one here. In the next one, I am going to make my way through the Forlorn Muskeg and through Broken Railroad to our final objective of the As the Dead Sleep Challenge, which is a pretty big freaking deal because until the Hunted Part 3 comes out, that means Against All Challenges as an endeavor will be complete. And this one went pretty well. It went better than Escape the Darkwalker did. Escape the Darkwalker took 4 tries. This is my second try. Here I am talking about it like I'm going to finish it. Maybe I won't. And then we can all have a good laugh about it if that in fact comes to pass. But feeling pretty good at the moment because I know exactly where I'm going and I just need to avoid the wolves. and get to the maintenance shed. I don't know where around the maintenance shed the grave may be, but I'm assuming that I just need to visit the final grave. And then it's like, graves visited before death, so then do I need to die? Do I need to just throw myself at a wolf and die, and then I beat the challenge? I don't know. But we'll find out in the next episode. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.